Jesus freak here. Now, this topic came up in a thread in the comments section on one of Parkrose Permaculture's videos. And the topic was regarding no shopping days, which I called wallet lockouts, sustainable shopping, go local, stuff like that. Now, if you're aware, I live in Niagara Falls, New York. This is a city, it's a smaller city. So I'll give you an idea of what we have for grocery stores. Using a wider definition of grocery stores, we have a few corner stores. Some of them are independent. There's a whole bunch of 7-Elevens. There's a Save-A-Lot. Actually, there's 2 Save-A-Lots in the city. I believe that's a national chain. There's an Aldi, which is an international megacorp. There's Walmart, Target, of course, those are big department stores. There's Latina, which is mainly an Italian specialty store, but they do also have some general groceries. There's some drug stores, Family Dollar, Dollar General. There's several of those. And for supermarkets, there's Family Dollar. I got discombobulated there for a second. There's 2 Tops and a Wegmans. So Latina is probably the only thing for shop local. There is a city market, but it's winter. You're not going to find a city market that operating when there's nothing to sell. Now, Tops and Wegmans are both regional supermarket chains. They're not huge stores, although Tops did used to be a multinational when they were owned by the Dutch conglomerate Royal Ahold. They got bought out by Morgan Stanley and then bought out again, and now they went independent, and then they merged with another regional chain. They're still operated independently, but they're owned by a company out of Schenectady. Still within New York State, but it's the other side of the state. They are a bit of a conglomerate, but most of their business is in New York. They don't really have a lot outside. Wegmans, they also, there's some stores outside their main area, but they're mostly concentrated in Western New York. They claim to be family owned. I don't know how true that is. And they're operated out of Rochester, which is the next metro area over from here. Now, that's all the stores in or just outside the city. That doesn't mean that I can necessarily dictate them. In fact, Wegmans, which is really the best option for general groceries, is the other side of town, and I'd have to take a bus to get there and then a cab back. As it is, I sometimes have to take taxis to get home from the Tops, which is only, 2/3 of a mile. So I'm not exactly living in a food desert, but, you know, just giving you a broad, lay of the land here. Now, I do try to keep certain things in mind. For example, there's several options I could go to for onions, and when I see it, I buy a certain brand. I believe it's called New York Bold, that happens to be from a company based in Oswego. Oswego is my hometown. So it's like, yeah, I see something that looks like comes from some small concern in Western or Central New York. Yeah, I'll support them if I have the opportunity to go to the city market. They used to only take cash. That was problematic. I'm on food stamps and only have limited cash. So, but city market is usually a better deal. You get better produce at a better price. So, it's like if there's no issue with currency, then yeah, that's a good option. So, that's my situation regarding what food stores or grocery stores are available to me here. Now, one thing I could perhaps consider is whether I could grow stuff on the windowsill or at the window. The only reason I'm loath to actually do that is I have a cat. You saw her earlier in the video. And if I try to grow anything indoors, especially in her favorite crash spot, it's not going to work out. Anyway, that's where we're at. Just thought I'd bring that up. Jesus freaka.